In a peaceful Indian village surrounded by green fields and tall palm trees, the morning sun slowly warms the quiet land. Birds sing softly as the village begins to wake up. Near the edge of the village stands a small clay house with a tiny kitchen inside. This cozy little place belongs to Anaya, a cheerful young village cook who loves preparing meals for everyone around her. Every day, Anaya enjoys cooking small homemade dishes that fill the village with warmth and
I'm back from the
happiness.
market.
Today feels like a perfect day
Time to start
for
cooking.
something quick, spicy, and comforting. So Anaya decides to prepare a bowl of spicy Maggi Noodles in her tiny village kitchen. She walks to a small wooden shelf and gently picks up a bright packet of noodles. With a smile, she places it on the wooden table beside her tiny cooking stove. First, Anaya lights the clay stove using small pieces of firewood. The flame slowly grows brighter, warming the tiny kitchen with a soft golden glow. Next, she places a small metal pot on top of the stove and pours in clean water from a clay jug. Soon, tiny bubbles begin to appear as the water gently starts to boil. Anaya carefully opens the noodle packet and places the curly noodles into the pot. Slowly, the noodles begin to soften in the hot water. She then adds chopped onions, fresh green chilies, and small pieces of carrots to give the noodles more flavor and color. The tiny kitchen fills with the comforting sound of simmering water and the wonderful aroma of spices. Now comes the most important step. Anaya sprinkles the special Maggi seasoning into the pot. She gently stirs the noodles with a tiny wooden spoon, mixing the spices slowly so every strand is full of flavor. The noodles begin to look soft, warm, and delicious. Steam rises from the pot, filling the little kitchen with a rich and spicy smell that drifts into the village air. After a few minutes, the noodles are ready. Anaya carefully pours the steaming noodles into a small clay bowl. She adds a few fresh herbs on top for extra flavor. The bowl of spicy Maggi noodles looks warm, colorful, and comforting. Anaya sits beside the tiny window and smiles proudly at the simple meal she has prepared. Because in this little village kitchen, even the smallest bowl of noodles can bring a moment of joy. And tomorrow, in Anaya's tiny kitchen, another delicious story will begin.